My name is Akio Sakido.
Hey guys, this is Anto Lecky.
My name is Theo Bliss.
My name is Akava. I go by the name Baba D.
And you're tuned into Rapid TV. I love Rapid TV.
Shout out
Rapid TV. Thank you, Rapid TV. Please keep watching
Rapid TV.
This is Rapid TV.
Rapid
TV.
Keep watching.
Keep it rev down.
Leave it like that.
Good day, everyone, and welcome to Health 247. I am your host, Irene Okechukwu. Today, we are discussing a topic that many people still find it difficult to talk about openly, but it's sometimes half of the world experiences every month. Menstrual health and hygiene management. That is what we're going to be talking about today. Yes, we're talking about periods. It's time we end the whisper and talk facts. First, let's understand what menstruation really is. Every month, a woman's body prepares for a possible pregnancy. When that doesn't happen, the uterus sheds its lining, and that's what we call a period. It's natural, it's healthy, and it shouldn't be shameful. However, good menstrual hygiene is essential for staying healthy. Sadly, many girls and women in our communities still face major challenges due to no access to affordable pads, no clean water or private toilets at schools or home, and the worst, the stigma that makes them feel dirty or ashamed. To be part of this exciting conversation, as usual, you can follow us on our social media handle on Official Rapid TV, or you can keep watching us on Rapid TV, channel 176 on StarTime. And today, in this exciting conversation, I have with me a medical expert. She is a registered nurse and midwife, if I may say. She is Nurse Nkiru Obu. She's going to take us through on this topic. Nurse Nkiru Obu, you're welcome on the program Health 247.
Thank you for having me.
All right. So viewers, as usual, as I said, if you have not subscribed to the to our page or our social media handles, please do as well by going to all our social media handles. So we're going to go on a short break, and when we return, we're going to dive into the topic. So stay tuned. All right, Nurse Nkiru, welcome to the program Health 247.
Thank you.
How do you feel being part of this program? This is health and this is your area, and I know you're going to talk exceptionally well today.
Very well. I feel good being here.
All
I feel
right,
being good. I contribute to my own quota.
that's lovely. All right, so before we dive into the topic, right from when we were kids, especially we girls or we women, if I may say, our mothers always told us about this thing called the menstrual cycle. And then I don't know how you felt during your own time when your mother told you whether you were feeling shy or something, but it's something I know that every woman, so far you're a woman, you must experience. So what is menstrual health and why is it important to the overall health and well-being?
Okay. First of all, I didn't have this conversation with my mom growing up.
Okay.
I don't know if she missed it or I got to know about it, of course, from school.
Okay.
And other...
What kind of school? Was it a boarding school or a day school?
Day school. I think from my primary school level,
Okay.
it was being taught or explained to us in certain subjects growing up. And then, of course, in secondary school, we had it taught in biology and all that. So, but that's by the way. So, menstrual health and hygiene. First of all, before you talk about menstrual health and hygiene, you have to understand what menstruation is, right? And like you said in your opening statement, menstruation is the shedding of the inner lining of the uterus.
The uterus,
preparing itself for the next phase or the next cycle. Now, the menstrual health is the overall well-being of an individual as relating to menstruation. This is understanding the physiological processes, how the period flows and all that, understanding how to manage the symptoms that comes with menstruation, and also being able to have access to healthcare where necessary. It's important that people who menstruate have adequate knowledge, appropriate knowledge of menstruation. They have the required products to take care of themselves during this period, and then they also have the access to healthcare. Note that I said required products. I did not say sanitary pad. That's because we have other products out there that can be used during menstruation. It's not just the sanitary pad, as a lot of us know. We have other products like the tampons. We have products like the menstrual cup. I've heard of it. There are products like menstrual cup. So knowing how to use those products appropriately, where you should and how long you should, is actually a way of maintaining health and hygiene.
I love the word when you say use this appropriately and adequately. Like, there are so many girls that, especially the younger ones, when there's a their period, because they want to manage the sanitary towel, what they do is you see them wearing only one.
Oh my God.
Yes. You ask them, they will tell you that they are going to see their period maybe some will say it's going to last for 3 days, and because of that they're going to manage it because it's exorbitant in the market. So you see them they use one for the entire day. So moving forward, what are those common menstrual disorders or challenges women face and girls?
Okay, there are a number of disorders that women face when it comes to the menstrual cycle and menstruation in general. We have what we call dysmenorrhea.
Okay.
Dysmenorrhea is painful menstruation. That's what we call cramping. Yes. Okay. So there is a normal cramping in menstruation, and then there's one that you can classify as being severe. That's where you now put it under dysmenorrhea. Now it limits you, or it stops you completely from performing your activities of daily living. Some people even go on admissions.
Whoa.
Yes, it's that severe that it hinders you from doing anything that you could normally do for yourself, even when you are on your period. Okay. And then we also have menorrhagia. Menorrhagia is excessive bleeding during menstruation.
Is it like a heavy flow?
Yeah, it's heavy. You know, there's a way we classify. You can say you're having a heavy flow, but there are people that their own heavy flow is as soon as they have their bath, put on a pad, is already full. Right? It's that bad for some people. Now, this group of people tend to use more of their menstrual products. Okay. Right? They use more of it as opposed to those that have a normal flow. For instance, if someone is having dysmenorrhea, for instance, you can see someone using 4 to 5 pads in a space of 2 hours.
That's severe.
It happens. That's severe. They are losing blood. Anemia sets in some people. Their PCV drops just like that.
Wow.
Right? It's a whole lot. Wow. I honestly sympathize with women that go through that. It's a whole lot.
It's a whole lot, actually.
It's a whole lot. And then lastly, I would like to classify the other one as irregular menstruation. Yes. Okay. Some people have skipping periods.
Okay.
Where you have someone having a period in July, and next time she will have a period will be in October.
That's so long.
That's long, yes, in some people. And other people, there is no menstruation. Right? So these are challenges that women face, either as a result of underlying health issues or hormonal imbalances and all that. These are some of the issues that women face as related to menstruation.
Interesting. So how does this poor menstrual hygiene affect the physical and reproductive system?
Okay. We know that anything that's poor, let's say poor health, ill health, and all that, it would definitely affect something in the human body.
Yeah.
So for poor menstrual hygiene, it affects a woman physiologically. For instance, reproductive tract infections, right? urinary tract infections.
Okay.
When you don't take care of yourself, when you use your products wrongly at the wrong time, right? Instead of having, say, using your sanitary pad for a period of 3 to 4 hours, you are using it for 8 to 12 hours.
Imagine.
You are giving room for infections.
That's true.
Right? And for reproductive health, reproductive tract infection, it could lead to infertility.
Wow.
Yes, it could lead to childbirth complications.
Wow.
You see? So when you look at all this as a whole, you see that women, I don't say that we are the losing end, but we have a lot going on. We have a lot going on. The body has been structured in such a way that it's open to anything.
Yeah.
Unlike the men, women, our body is open generally.
Yeah.
Right? So anything goes, anything stays. So when you don't take care of yourself as you should during menstruation, you leave yourself open to a lot of infections.
You were talking about the products of what women are supposed to use or girls supposed to use, especially when they are seeing their menstrual cycle. There are some people that till date, because these sanitary products are exorbitant, they go as well as using tissue, like paper. So you see them padding it over and over and over. They will tell you that this one can sustain them to some certain hours.
Yeah.
Another thing again, you see them using clothes. I know of some women, especially in the village, that they have some certain fabrics that they use anytime they want to see their period. So what do you have to say about this? Because this you just said about can lead to infection. So what do you have to say about this area?
So, for one, the use of tissue and cloths and all that, it's a no-no when it comes to menstruation.
Okay.
I understand as a person that things are not as they should be.
Sure.
Things are expensive. A lot of people cannot afford these basic necessities, right? But we are getting to that place in healthcare where we have individuals and organizations that go around to communities distributing those products, right? But the use of these products, of using,
Tissue,
unclean clothes, tissues. Some use cotton wool. I've heard of it. Yes, some use cotton wool. Some use cotton wool to pad themselves. So I don't know how they wrap it and make it presentable, if you ask me, but it's not hygienic, right? It's not hygienic. It leaves you open to a lot of things. For instance, this it could leave you open to infections. Like I said earlier, reproductive tract infection, urinary tract infection. It can leave you open to to toxic shock syndrome.
Oh, really?
Now, yes, for those that push in tissues, cotton wools, and all that, when you leave it for a prolonged period of time, you're not using it appropriately, one, and then you are leaving yourself open to bacterial infection. Toxic shock syndrome, it's rare, but it's a life-threatening condition.
Okay, so what do you mean by toxic what do you call it?
Toxic shock syndrome. Yes. So it's mostly when you live in tampons, when you insert things into the system
and you don't remove it,
for a prolonged period of time. It gives you a higher risk of getting this infection. Yes. So the bacterial toxins there keep multiplying, and then they send out these small toxins into your bloodstream, and before you know it, the person is going into shock, and all that. Sepsis sets in. It's life-threatening.
It's life-threatening.
It's life-threatening.
I could imagine.
Yes, it's life-threatening. And then wrong use of these products, actually, or the use of improvised. Let me use it. Improvised products. Yes, it can actually leave you susceptible to cervical cancer.
Oh, really?
Yes, it increases the risk of cervical cancer in the long run.
Okay.
Yes, it increases the risk of cervical cancer in the long run. And then, I've talked of infection, I've talked of toxic shock syndrome, cervical cancer, and of course fertility issues. So prolonged and repeated infection, either the reproductive tract, urinary tract infection, can eventually lead to fertility issues in the long run.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So moving further, what are those the best practice for menstrual hygiene management? Since some people are not even aware, they think that they take this for granted.
For granted, actually, yeah.
So what best practice do you think should be used?
So there are practices that should be put in place when it comes to menstrual hygiene, right? You have, first of all, hand washing. We take it for granted a lot, right? Yeah. Hand washing, it's one of the most important practice when it comes to menstrual hygiene. Because when you don't wash your hands after changing your sanitary products, you leave yourself open to germs. And then in the long run, you can even get infected with, be it hepatitis B, oral thrush. It could lead to that. That's because at least the least you could do is use a sanitizer. If you don't want to wash your hand, or if you don't have access to water to wash, use a sanitizer, right? So the use of the products appropriately, it's a way of is a good practice, right? To menstrual hygiene. Washing of hands, hand washing is very important in menstrual hygiene. And then disposal too. I want to say that disposal too is also a good practice.
That's a very good practice.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people, just throw their sanitary pads
carelessly
in the dustbin carelessly and all that. And then when you're walking on the streets,
they even go as far as putting it in the toilet.
Flushing it down the toilet, yes.
That's so bad.
Flushing it down the toilet. And then you see people, you're walking on the street and you're seeing sanitary pad and you're wondering, as a woman, you'll be wondering, oh my God, what is this? Like, what is this? The least you can do is tie it in a black nylon. If you can, gather it in one place. If it's a place of your own, when you're done with the whole period, sun it. You can sun it. Just sun so that at least it's absorbed, it dries up, and then you burn it.
That's the best.
That's the best disposal method. You burn it. But when you keep throwing it here and there, you pick it up, you just drop it in the dustbin, and then they come and pack the whole dustbin. It's not all areas, let me say, that is safe. It's not all areas that you get people that actually pack, this sanitation people that pack the waste and then dispose it or incinerate it in certain places. You don't get it everywhere.
That's
right?
True.
So if you're able to do the little bit you can to dispose your own sanitary products appropriately. Yes.
Interesting. All right, it's been Ms. Incurable has been taking us through on this very topic, but I'm also going to go on a short break, and when we come back, we will continue. So just sit back and keep watching us. We'll be right back. Viewers, welcome back, and that's break, and we have been talking about menstrual hygiene. So over to you, Nurse Incur. Sorry, I'm just thinking about when we are talking about menstrual hygiene, it's something that a lot of things come in our minds, and some people don't even take it serious. So now I want to ask a question. What role do you think nutrition play in the menstrual health? Because some people, when they are seeing their menstruation or menstrual cycles, they think they kind of limit what they eat, or they select what they eat. So I don't really know why they do that. Why some people, they keep eating, they keep doing their normal thing, and it does not affect them. But I want to understand, what role does nutrition play now in the menstrual health?
So nutrition plays a vital role, a major role in menstrual health. For instance, when you eat food that is rich in iron, you know that a lot of women lose blood.
What kind of food is that?
We have foods like red meat, spinach.
Okay.
Women lose blood during menstruation, so they are losing iron.
Yeah.
Right? Now, when you eat foods like red meat, spinach, they are rich in iron.
Okay.
It replenishes the iron reserve in the woman's body. Right? It replenishes the iron reserve and then helps you to stay healthy, of course. And then foods like almonds, avocado are rich in magnesium.
And it's very good as well.
Also very good. Why? Because magnesium has a relaxing effect on the body, a muscle relaxing effect. So it helps in reducing the severity of cramps.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it helps to reduce cramping during menstruation. And then when you eat foods that have complex carbohydrates like whole grains, you know, that one also helps to boost energy. If you, I don't know, quite a number of women experience this low mood during menstruation. They are all tired, you know, have their mood is
and they're
always
kind of
low.
offensive.
Yeah, no, that one is a normal thing. Don't even go there. That one is a normal thing, okay? So, but eating foods that are rich in complex carbohydrates like that will help to improve your mood. It will help to manage your blood glucose level, right? Improve your mood and give you that extra bounce and energy that you require to go about your daily activities. And of course, hydration. You need to stay hydrated during menstruation. Yes, you need to maintain your hydration. Eat lots of vegetables and fruits. This will go a long way in boosting your immunity, replacing lost nutrients and fluids in your body.
So people, will I use the word some people or will I use me? Anytime I kind of pick things like something that has a lot of sugar, kind of carbohydrate, let's just use the word sugar, it kind of exacerbates the pains, that's a cramp I go through. And again, I also experience when I take ginger, it kind of calms my nerve. So I don't just know, because now you mentioned something about carbohydrates, and in carbohydrate we have sugar, the glucose is there. So this, you said, gives us strength. So do you kind of advise for one to take something?
No, I don't mean you should pour the whole sugar in the world into your meal. Right? I said complex carbohydrates, like whole grains, vegetables, fruits.
Not sweet.
Not sweets. Not glucose, to put it like that.
Not
right?
glucose.
Not glucose, not sugar. Do you get? So eating foods that have, like I said, vegetables, fruits, whole grains, it helps. The quantity, let me say the quantity of, is it sugar now? The glucose level in such foods is not as high as it will be when you fetch the normal processed sugar into your food. Right? So when you take them, I don't think there will be any exacerbation of symptoms, like you said in your own case, right? But everybody is different, right? Some people is during that period that they want sweet things.
They'll be
they crave for sweet things at that period, while others, they don't want anything that has to do with sweetened food, whatever. They don't want it at that period. So it's all individual based.
Interesting. So how can communities be better educated on menstrual health from the medical perspective? Because most communities, they do not know about this menstrual hygiene, especially people that are not properly educated. When they see a lady seeing her menstrual cycle, for instance, if they don't have money, they can't afford to buy sanitary products. You see them advising them to use the available fabrics, or even getting tissue, just as you said, some use cotton wool. So how do you think we can educate communities, especially in the medical perspective, because you're coming from there?
Okay, so of course, educating the community will start from the grassroots level, right? It's the responsibility, let me say, of at the local government level now at the local government level, it's their responsibility to create awareness, sensitization, workshops, outreaches.
Okay.
Right? Bring these people together, get people that would talk to them, explain the physiological processes, explain how to manage their symptoms, and then, if possible, make provision for these products for them. Right? Yeah. You as, let me say, as a community head, right? You as a community, I don't know how we do our things, but the interests of the people should come first.
Exactly.
But unfortunately, you and I know where we are. So
that's true.
Yes,
that's true.
The interests of the people should come first. So being able to organize these programs, invite individuals, if you can, that would come and explain this to the people, educate them at that level, right? If you are not able to make provision for this product, at least get it as a subsidized rate for them,
that they can afford it.
Yeah, right. So that they can afford it. It's not all about writing your proposals and sending out to state governments to get what you want, but at least involve those people in policy making at the grassroots level. So doing that, I think. And also, I know of people, I know of individuals that actually go to these communities to sensitize them. I have a friend and colleague also that does that. She's very good at that. So she selects places, goes with this product.
The rural communities.
Yes, with products. They don't just go and then come back empty, sensitize you without making impact. So they go, they give the sensitization, and then they give you what they just spoke to you about, teach you how to use it, how to manage yourself, and then how to dispose.
Interesting.
Yes. So I think at that level, if the major point there would be the sensitization of people at that level to understand that this is what should be done, and this is how it should be done for your own health and well-being.
So now, moving on to schools. Are schools doing enough to educate girls on menstrual hygiene?
Schools, that would be...
Do you think they do enough?
I wouldn't say enough. I wouldn't say yes. I wouldn't say no, right? Because they are doing the most that they can at the moment with what they have. But I think that if schools are able to put this as part of their curriculum. Yes, if they are able to put it as part of their curriculum to teach it to these young girls at that tender level, that tender stage, say from primary school, right? Start teaching them what it involves to take care of yourself and all that. I know quite a number of schools do that as part of their either social studies or integrated science. Biology. Yes, some schools do that at the primary school levels. But if they are able to liaise also with individuals, like I mentioned earlier, stakeholders, non-governmental organizations that actually bring these things to people. It's your duty to reach out. You don't wait for them to come to you. You reach out to them. Tell them that your girls, your boys need to learn this. Can they please come and do this for you? I know a lot of people that will be willing to come around and deliver what needs to be done.
Wow, that's a very nice one. Anyways, at least we have learned. I have learned. I don't know about my audience, but I believe that you have learned something. Honestly. So, Nurse, thank you so much for, being part of the program on Health 247. It's been an exciting conversation, and we hope to see you often.
Hopefully.
Yes.
You.
All right. So, call to action. Parents, talk to your daughters and sons about menstruation early and openly. I mentioned sons. They need to know about it as well. Thank you for joining me on Health 247. Until next time, stay informed, stay confident, and never be ashamed of your period. It's a sign of life. Bye.